Hello everyone, this is me Alia Mushtaba with English All in One. How are you? I hope all of you are well. Today we will learn about the present simple tense. It's very simple and easy tense. We will learn why and where we use it and what's its grammatical structure. Let's see. We use it to talk about things that happen regularly. That means every day, every night, every winter or summer. Right? Or it might be someone habit or daily routine. Let's have some example. I go to bank at 8 a.m. That means it's his daily routine that he goes to bank every day at 8 a.m. Not a single day, or at least 5 days a week, right? 5 working days a week he goes to bank at 8 a.m. Another statement he gives you, I don't work in the hospital. Keep this sentence, I don't work in the hospital, in your mind. I will explain it later in the video. Let's have another example of this tense. I don't make breakfast. Here's the chef. He says, I don't make breakfast. What does he make? I only make lunch for my boss. Right? What's this? It is his daily routine. It is the daily routine of this chef. It's his job that he makes lunch for his boss. Okay, now Tina is here. Tina goes to park for running in the evening. And what's this? It means she goes every day. She goes often to the park for running. It's her habit. It doesn't mean that she goes to the park on just Monday, on just Sunday. It means it's her habit and she goes to the park often. We can have another example of the habit. We can say he always speaks the truth. It's also a habit, and we use simple present tense for describing the habits. Up till now what we have learned, that we can use present simple tense for one's daily routine or habit. Now it has another usage. Present simple has another usage. Present simple is used for the permanent situations too. So what's the permanent situation actually is? The permanent situation, it is fixed, not changeable. It's like your permanent residence or address. Like you live in Pakistan and go to the Canada or America for vacation. So where you can't say that you live in America, but you will say I live in Pakistan. So that's the permanent situations like this. My sister lives in Canada. Her permanent residence is Canada, right? And in the sentence, you remember, I don't work in the hospital, right? The statements he gave, I don't work in the hospital. These are the permanent situations that are fixed and not changeable. Another usage of present simple tense is, it is also used to describing facts. Like, here's the example. 2 plus 2 is 4. You all know very well. The answer will always 4. We will use simple present tense to make this sentence, right? Another fact we have, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. This is also a fact and everybody knows it. But you know it? Do you know it? That we will use present simple tense to describe any fact in our sentence, right? It is also used for describing the universal truth. What is the universal truth? Let's see. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. This is a universal truth. Nobody can change this. Another example we have. What are you saying in the picture? That the earth is revolving around the sun. So what will you say? The earth revolves around the sun. That means 365 days in a year, right? From centuries, the earth revolves around the sun. It's, you can say, the universal truth. It's the Earth's daily routine. The Earth revolves around the sun. Quick summary. I will give you the quick summary. Now, let me know what you have learned. There are 6 possibilities where we can use present simple tense. Repeat after me. Number 1, when the things happens regularly, right? Number 2, your daily routine. Number 3, someone's or your habits. Number 4, the permanent situation. Number 5, when you want to describe a fact. Number 6, the universal truth. Now the question arises that we have learned about why and where we use present simple tense. But how can we make a sentence of our simple present tense? How can we make it? So there are some grammatical structures, there are some rules you have to follow to make the sentence simple present tense. We also make the present simple tense with a subject plus a base verb. And what is a subject? Subject is actually a doer of action. Just for example, I am speaking right now, so I am a doer of action. I am speaking, so the word I is subject. I am speaking, so the word I is subject, and verb is action. You know it very well. Okay, I will make another video for this subject, verb and another things for those viewers who don't know about this, right? Okay. So, and what is a base verb? Base verb is actually the verb in which we add something to make another form of verb. Look at this picture. Here are 3 columns: base verb, past simple and past participle. Look at the first column. You can call base verb also the first form of verb. So we can have the first, second, third and fourth form, that is the ing form. Some of the teachers say that there are 3 forms and some say no, there are 4 forms, that is the ing form. Okay, leave it now. Focus on the base verb. You can also call it the first form of verb. We use base verb, or you can say the first form of verb, in its original form with the subject I, you, he and they, and for he, she and it we add s to the verb. So how can we make the sentence negative? Simply we use do not or does not, and there would not be any s with the verb when we use does in a sentence, right? Do or does. With whom we use do, or with whom we use does. We use do with I, we, you and they, and we will use does with he, she and it. Actually, keep this in your mind. Whenever you have a third person singular number, only with the third person singular number. And what are they? What are the third person singular number? Third person singular number are he, she and it. And you can take any name instead of this pronouns. That means you can take the name of Ali instead of he. You can take name of Alina instead of she, and you can take the name of cat instead of it, right? And with plural and with I, we and you, we will always use do. So keep this in your mind that we will use does with only third person singular number, right? Let's have some example of the negative sentence of present simple. I don't work in the hospital. We use don't with I. I don't work in the hospital. Look at the second example. My brother does not wear coat in winter. He wears jacket. My brother is third person singular number, right? You can use instead of my brother he. You can rewrite the sentence. He does not wear coat. Okay, so you can use he or you can use my brother. So while making negative, we use does not. Okay, and when we use does not, look at the word, look at the base verb where. We don't add as with the base verb while we use does not. In the second sentence, he wears jacket, we use as with the base verb because we do not use does in the sentence. When we use does or do in present simple tense, we use do and does when we want to make the sentence negative or interrogative. In the second sentence, we want to make the sentence negative. My brother does not wear coat, so we use word does not with the third person singular number and we don't add as with the base verb wear. While in the second sentence, he wears jacket, there is no negation, so we add s with the base verb and the word will be wears. Look at the third sentence. My friends do not go out after 10 o'clock. My friends is plural, right? And with all plurals we will use do. Keep this in your mind. With all plurals we use do or do not, right? My friends do not go out after 10 o'clock. In the same way, we use do and does when we want to make question in present simple tense. The difference is only that we put the word do and does in the beginning of the sentence and put a question mark in the end of the sentence. What will be the sentence? Does she live in Canada? Right? This is a question. Do you work at fashion industry? You can practice this present simple tense by asking your friends, your neighbors and many other people that what they do every day, right? It is a good practice for the present simple tense and you might have different vocabulary if you ask different people with different occupations. Like a plumber will have different vocabulary, with the teacher will have different vocabulary because their daily routine might be different and not might be but definitely different from one another. I hope you understand it well. Okay, if you have any problem or question, you can ask in the comment section or on my Facebook page. See you soon in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Allah Hafiz.